I killed Mufasa. A Disney freaking villain. That's what I'm sure that the powers that be and Obama himself will cast myself and people like me after being forced to admit at this point that Obamacare, the hallmark of his presidency, has failed. It's collapsing. It is being exposed to a point where nobody can deny that it's a failure. There are certain places in the United States that will have zero coverage providers for medical insurance next year, and there are many, many places, especially in the rural parts of America, that will have one provider, and basically the last man standing that hasn't pulled out of the Obamacare exchange. So why are the insurance companies pulling out of Obamacare, right? I thought this was all supposed to work out, and the magic wisdom of government economics was supposed to just give everybody a bunch of free things that they didn't have before, right? Well, Obamacare is not socialized medicine like many people might hope it would be and hope that it is, but it's not. It's a mandate for people to buy insurance, and it's a mandate for, it's a system for providers to provide the same plans they already were in a different government framework. And basically what is supposed to happen is all these young people who are healthy are just going to buy insurance because they don't want to pay Obama's penalty tax if they don't. And all the money coming in from all these young healthy people is going to basically pay for all the people who don't have money and are going to use the services. So there's the subsidized people who pay nothing for their medical insurance, and I'm not blaming them for that. This is Obamacare itself. I understand why people want socialized medicine. Obviously, there's crazy medical system in this country, and it costs $500 for a bag of salt water in American hospitals. But basically, what has happened is that these insurance companies are losing money, millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars by entering these Obamacare marketplaces. And so now, as a result, they're pulling out. Okay, so it's people who made the same decision that I did. I didn't buy insurance. My employer offers it to me. I didn't buy it. The cheapest plan was $400 a month, $100 every week out of my paycheck, which is a sizable component. I'm not yet that, well paid for my vast skills that I offer the universe, and I decided that it wasn't worth it, and a lot of people will call me crazy for not buying medical insurance, even though at that price I'd literally have to break my femur twice per year in order to make it worth my money, okay? It costs up to $2,500 to fix a broken leg using non-surgical means, and it would cost me $4,800 for the cheapest plan if I were to have enrolled. So yeah, why would I do that? I'm not going to have any chronic conditions. I'm not going to get cancer. I'm not going to get diabetes. I'm not going to get any of these chronic conditions because that's a result of shitty decisions when it comes to health. The diet, exercise, all right. If a doctor were to come up and tell me, son, you've got cancer, I'd laugh in his face, okay? I'd be like, peace out, doc. I'm going to Costa Rica and eat raw freaking fruit for the next 6 months and maybe take ayahuasca, and I'll be back and I won't have a single cancer cell in my entire body. And that's exactly what I'd do in that situation. I'm not afraid of cancer, I'm not afraid of disease, because I have a firm grasp of what health is and how it is attained in the human body. So I decided not to pay for something that I won't use. Many young millennials are making the same choice as I. I'll take the tax, hit me with whatever you got, Obama, because I'm not signing up. And so now, basically as a result of people making the same decision that I did, based on the same flawed incentive scheme, based on the same flawed Obamacare program, it's now collapsing. So in a sense, I killed Obamacare, and I don't feel bad about it because it was doomed to fail from the start. So for those of you who think this is a wonderful program and just holding on to that hope that it's going to work out, it's not. It is not going to work out, and right now they're arguing over the EpiPen, right? The for allergies, it's a little shot that basically, somebody gets bit by a bee sting and they're allergic, they take an EpiPen and that saves their life. Very good medicine. and it costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars for an EpiPen right now. And now Hillary Clinton and all these congressional people are arguing, this is greed, you need to lower the price of the EpiPen, this is capitalism just exploiting people. Well, here's a newsflash, the EpiPen is a generic drug, it's no longer under patent, and the reason that it is so expensive, even though it's generic, is because the FDA, the United States federal government, has denied any other companies from manufacturing the same thing. It costs pennies to produce an EpiPen right now, but it costs hundreds of dollars because the government has given a monopoly to its manufacturer. So, again, just another lesson in anarchy that you can't just force people to make decisions that don't make sense to them. They will find a way around it, and the government programs that are predicated on these nonsensical incentive schemes are always doomed to collapse. So, ha ha ha, Mufasa, I have killed Obamacare. Cheers, everyone. Much love.